And the latest update on the JNU case there, JNU professors have written to Delhi Police Deputy Commissioner raising their concerns over the FIR that has been filed against the professor. Professors say that only one FIR has been filed against Professor Jory despite 8 separate complaints that are distinct and separated by space and time. The professors have further written that this indicates that Delhi police has no intention of seriously proceeding against Professor Jory, as they have only asked him to join the investigation from today, that is 5 days after the first police complaint was made. Bhavtosh Singh now joining us over the phone line. Bhavtosh, this is a valid point that has been raised by JNU professors. Only one FIR, despite we all know that at least 9 complaints have come against Professor Jory.
Teachers of JNU and some professors have said that because the complainants are different and because the alleged incident of sexual harassment also happened in a different time and date, then there should be different FIRs in this case. On its part, Delhi police has said that what they are doing is that they have now recorded the statement of all 9 students who have approached them under 151 CRPC, and they will also record the statement before a judicial magistrate. And if court says that you file 9 different FIRs, they will file. But they have said that even in many cases of sexual assault, if the number of victims are large, one FIR can be filed. They have also quoted the case of Ram Rahim, in which the CBI filed 1 charge sheet and 1 FIR, though the complainant in the case where two rape victims did come forward and file their complaint, which eventually led Ram Rahim being convicted to 20 years in imprisonment, 10 for each of the offences that took place. So what they have said is that they can either file 1 FIR and 1 charge sheet and say that there are 9 complainants in the case, but if the court wants 9 different FIRs to be filed, then they will do so.
Right, Bhavtosh Singh, thanks for getting us those updates there. The statement, though, of all the victims be recorded tomorrow in front of the judicial magistrate, and it's only going to be then decided whether separate FIRs need to be registered. At this point in time, only 1 FIR has been registered despite 9 complaints coming to light. JNU professors, in fact, writing to the Delhi police stating why is it so. They, of course, coming out with a statement that it's going to be up to the court on to decide whether or not more FIRs need to be registered or not. Remember, a series of protests by students at JNU has brought the campus to a halt. Some students of the School of Arts and Aesthetics have put a lock to the entrance of the building, preventing teachers and staff members from entering in protest to the compulsory 75% attendance for students. While on the other hand, students have been demanding the arrest of the professor who's been accused of sexually harassing the students. Apurva now joining us over the phone line. Apurva, we're given to understand that a series of protests, as we've been mentioning, have really brought the campus to a halt. There has been serious allegations that have been leveled against one of the professors, while on the same hand, we're also seeing massive protests against the mandatory attendance rule within the campus.
Absolutely. In fact, there are 2 separate protests that are taking place. On one hand, where there are students of the School of Life Sciences who have been protesting, holding placards, a silent protest of sorts against the professor in question, against whom 9 complainants have leveled serious charges of sexual harassment, and an FIR has already been filed in this case. They've been demanding that this particular professor be suspended with immediate effect and have asked the Delhi police to go ahead and arrest this particular accused in this case. Now, as far as the administration is concerned, we saw how on Friday the administration met with the complainants and have given them verbal assurance of sorts, also maintaining that the professor in question has tendered his resignation from all administrative posts. To this, the students have said that this entire resignation is a mere eyewash, and the fact that he continues to hold some of the administrative posts and nothing short of a suspension at this point is what the administration should be looking at in the light of such grave allegations of sexual harassment being brought to light. So clearly right now we can see how the students on one hand have been building pressure on the administration to swiftly act, but on the other hand we are seeing the protests stepped up by even the Teachers Association of JNU as well, where they have again targeted the administration for working in a very autocratic manner. In a way, the academic council meetings have been taking place. The press conference that was held by the JNU TA, the members clearly highlighted how in every academic council meeting, which all these faculty members are a part of, they've only been mere spectators, while the minutes of the meeting could be changed at the end of the day without any consultation, be it in terms of a 75% attendance rule, which a lot of these faculty members have raised their objection, and they have wanted a deliberation of sorts to have taken place. But clearly they feel that everything is being imposed on them rather than a dialogue taking place, not just on the attendance issue, but there are many issues that were highlighted in terms of reservation cuts, seat cuts that have taken place without any kind of consultation or deliberation that have taken place, highlighting that there is an entire structural problem with the administration which they do not want to respond at this point.
Absolutely, Apurva. And in both these issues, what we are seeing is not only the students protesting over these issues, but we're also seeing faculty members actively participating on both the issues. Well, students of School of Life Sciences are staging a silent protest, remember, against JNU Professor Atul Johri, demanding his immediate arrest. The professor has been accused of sexually harassing a few students. And as we've been telling our viewers, that Delhi police will be recording the statements of 9 students who had leveled these allegations. And their statement will also be recorded before the judicial magistrate tomorrow. The professor was summoned for questioning earlier today as well. Apurva is at the campus, though. Apurva, we've been speaking about how, to what an extent, the entire campus has come to a halt because of a series of protests that have been going on now for several weeks. If we speak about this, the issue of Professor Johri, where is it that the faculty is standing? Because we're also seeing now the teachers coming out and going ahead and writing to Delhi police that they don't seem to be very serious in nailing him, because it's been already 4 days since this incident was reported, yet neither his statement has been recorded nor has he been arrested.
Well, we spoke to a few members of the JNU TA, which is the JNU Teachers Association, and what is their stand on this entire allegations of sexual harassment being leveled at Professor Atul Johri. Now, they said that this is a process and it is going to be a free and fair inquiry. They hope that the administration conduct a free and fair inquiry at this point with utmost respect they have been given to all the complainants for having come out and made such allegations, and they should be protected from any kind of vendetta as well of sorts. So the stand that the JNU TA has taken in this case is that a free and fair inquiry must be done in this case, keeping in mind all the parties that have been affected.
All right, Apurva, Sridhar, we'll continue tracking that story with you. Meanwhile, the accused Professor Atul Johri has resigned on moral grounds, saying, and I quote here, "I resigned on moral grounds. I am outraged because of this malified, motivated move trying to malign my character. I feel mentally harassed," unquote.